ndị be anyị nọ here na enwebe that experience amara ihe ha na-emiss ha amarado ihe ha deserve. Ịma na ọ bụ na ị mara ihe ị deserve, ihe ọ bụla enye gị iweli ya as I'm grateful. Mana ọ bụ na ị mara ihe ị deserve, onye weta nke ọ bụla isi a na ihe enwere isi, you can now question the person authoritatively based on the fact na ịmụ ihe the right. Most of our leaders macha ihe dị mma, ha na-abịata obodo ebo, ha bacha nọ ha pụọ, ha na-afụ ya dị mma, mana the point bụ na they will not do it or implement that in half.
Bring it back home.
And bring it back home. Ha jecha mbecha ya enjoy there. Abịa there, enye gị obele, ịkụọla ha aka, too ha, agbadagbada, onye ọbụla ezu ike. That doesn't make sense.
And there's something that I noticed that you're very passionate about the welfare of doctors. And that leads me to the next question, the Chapa syndrome when it comes to the medical industry, because I want entertainment, we call it the medical field. Okay, is it a very good development for them to say, okay, let me go somewhere else? Just like you said, you want to go and have a global view. For that, say yes, better pay. For that, say okay, if you keep living here, what do you have to say about this whole medicine? Onye ọbụla mecha, onye ọbụla na-acha awe. Ma ndị chọkwu inukwu nọọsụ, maka na asị na nọọsụ nwa ịnụọ nọọsụ, that na onwe nke nwe ka esi akịa na nọọsụ bụ school hot cake. What do you have to say about that development?
Audio unfortunate. Some of us, onye mama ọfụma na medical school, maka anyị mete politics na medical school, nwere mgbe nji wee plan wee che na mma apụ.
Yes.
Plan m niile emogotu nwoke si akwado ndị ya bụ Nigeria, a na-eje obodo ebe visit na-abata. Mana onwe ihe mee mgbe Goodluck na-achị, enwe mgbe enwe nationwide strike of resident doctors, ban na residency. What that means bụ na every doctor gocha medical school ga like specialize na one area. And for you to specialize, you get a residency. If there's a ban on the residency, because na doctors gba strike. The thing na linga, all set just above us. Ka ọ bịa kuchie. Some of them, they lucky, escape. Mana from our own set, ka ọ bịa kpochie complete that na. Enwe dị iwe ga-eje nweta residency. In fact, ụfọdụ nwụcha in the process na-eje interview upon interview. Interview ya abịa na-eje, ajụọ gị enwe leta iji bịa. Ị na-agbakọ. Ọ na ọ bụ ọzọ ihe ide n'isi gị ka ị ga-enye gị residency slot. Asị gị enwe leta iji bịa. Ị mechakwa ndị interview. Ị nụ na-ebido gị ọlụ. O nwere ga-agwa gị result, o nwere ga-agwa gị ka esi wee mee anything.
Me pass boy if you qualify.
Ndị nwetara na-asị gị na enwekwa uncle mụ nọ nke a, ọkwa nke nọ presidency, this and that. I dechara interview, I National Hospital. I Era. I Bini. I UNTH. Nnewi ada-ewe mgbe ha. Ya mgbe lift to the ban. Ị na-akwụnwele na the whole country. Enwere colleagues ndị gbajiri ọkpa.
Medical doctors.
Ndị nwa anwụ. Moto ha nwa accident n'ụzọ. For my own experience, ka m na-achị ije nke Imo State FMC Owerri. Bulu moto m nọdụ na traffic. Tipa nọ n'iru, nọkọtara olu azụ.
Jesus.
Ka mụ n'azụ, mmadụ nọ ka m n'azụ.
Oh, and o wiki nya nwa ihe na-eme.
Mmeghe moto m gbapụzi ọsọ. Windscreen moto m ọkụli ọkwa ya na-eje interview. Ọkụli ya, if you interview as we counselor. Mgbe aga na see myself that na this interview ọ dịkwa ka Chukwu achọrọ. Ịma na ọnwụ ya ebe egwu onwe gị ọ dịkwa Chukwu achọrọ ka nje this thing. Ka m bụrụ ngwongwo m naba. Mbọsị ndị mụ na ha na-alụ na mark na ma dị ejezi anywhere again. Because mgbe I scale by mark residency very well. Na ma dị ejezi anywhere again. That na ka na ebe mbeze. Then from there, if that na in nature the practice, nature ndị bugu ụzọ gbaba ọsa. You know, I wonder, our government then what a priority on intellectual talent. Priority government bụ on politicians and the native politicians. If onye gụcha akwụkwọ ọfụma pụta, enyi ya dị ka ebe a na ebe ọkụkọ na-abọ nsị aja. So iwere nwayọ fụ ibe gị na-eme ede exam asị gị ede IELTS ede plab imove. And I keep shutting that idea of writing the exam off since until my friend Dipo sim never. So at a point when your career satisfaction is not being met, you see na this thing. poor. Now, on the aspect of Japa, I keep on telling my friends, so bro, you may travel, ichefuzi ABC. If at all, one thing with me, I come back almost every 3 to 4 months since India.
Wonderful, commendable.
Since 2019. So, although I don't want to go 1 year straight, man, to Nigeria. So that way, and I also have this personal dedication and agreement with Chukwukem that you have to give something back to the
home.
place you left.
Yes.
Even though in Noria. So there are many ways in Meadows giving back and all that. So Ajaparam, Wanata, knowledge, experience, and resources back to Ebensi Webster.
I agree because on about 3 to 4 months, on knows so somehow. That person is clear. But CKO, what do you think is the future of medical doctors and medical practitioners in this country?
With the current operating system of governance, the future is bright. Regions are not real bright, but they are not being paid accordingly based on their talent, based on their services. Otherwise, in Nigeria, they can develop country. I'm saying, no, I'm not copying that. Those developed country, even a payment cadre of all those people on health, not just health, then Igbo based on academic inclinations and academic qualifications. BNN go more. In our own, you got 4-year doctor. Peanuts compared to a politician anywhere. A politician should not earn more than a doctor. In UK, politicians do not earn more than doctors. In Canada, politicians do not earn more than doctors. So why should politicians be any more than doctor here? It is when you pay that doctor commensurately well, that doctor will be mandated to deliver the best of service because only the EJ courses are abroad. Jamuta cross-fertilize their ideas on global scale to understand the newer trends and newer guidelines on how to manage a condition. Or when you acquire how manage one ticket to UK or America, is where they happen in home. So with this current operating system and governance system, and what is it with the future? My actual good future, we should pay doctors very well. Here an Apple consultant is less than 1 million naira. You get take a Apple consultant. He a residency for 6 years. But in any less than 1 million naira. About 700,000 or 800,000. Doesn't make sense. Check here.
Though you've given a type of clarifications on my next question, but I'll still ask it nevertheless. I know that's not doctors but strike. I remember Mbemba Nuju. I remember strike. I know the day. Doctor Ponada. Is it's just about money? Because ego. If we're talking just money, where's the passion? Where is the place of passion? Remember when that na ndi Igbo nwekwan doctor mgbe doctor dibia bụ doctor mgbe asna ndi dibia dey enwe ego. I want you to now clarify it. Why is this just about money for doctors? Where is the passion? Go ahead.
It's not just about money. Most strike doctors now ego. If you read their demand, it's also conditions of service. Conditions of service stipulates the tools. Then I was a spokesperson of striking doctors. I was strike for 4 months. Governor. Part of it, steady power supply. No. That's part of our demand. Because I didn't surgery then. I will touchlight. Met up in phone. I surgery countless times. With touchlight. Maybe with Oko. In the process, of course, I'm going to know recurring patterns and when charitable internet. I'm going to
alternative.
So that's part of the condition of service I need to work here. 2, the world, the stinking place. If you go to SEC, it's a stinking place. Is it a good condition of service? The man no wants some live freely because he's seen and nobody too much.
Yes.
Then a banyan at the call room of doctors, the same thing. Banyan at their clinic, the same thing. So poor condition of service always tops doctors' demand. Then I will say, the commensurate salary when we can extract the highest
best
level
service.
of productivity from the person. So it's not all about money. It's also about condition of service. Now, a politician, any appointment, a condition of service or them of where? Newspaper allowance, furniture allowance, entertainment allowance, a motor offer. But a doctor say, Oko, I draw a bon alolo. So these are the issues.
You know, some of these things that we actually complained about, people have created businesses out of this. Are you not seeing this thing from the angle of private practice and a privilege for them to thrive? Are you not seeing this as one of the opportunities for private practices to thrive?
I want a misconception to address. People which are doctors na teaching hospital
don't have their own.
They're happy. Patients teaching hospital now been at their private place. What are they happy about that? They don't like it. But igafu something like laparoscopy, for example.
Like
laparoscopy, like some sort of a keyhole camera surgery.
Yes.
One of my organ in a private hospital, yeah. So when you need that services, laparoscopic gynecological procedure, the teaching hospital area, man, a private person, well, yeah, so naturally,
traffic.
Or now I see the person, yeah. If you got the thing, so government cannot provide what he was able to provide in his private place, but condition of service includes providing these things. Government and neglect, yeah. So what are the car? Now I'm asking on Hannah apologize patient because no, that's not the case. The case is that government has refused to put these facilities. So individuals will now go and borrow loan to put these facilities to the extent of or the capacity they can be able to afford. And of course, if patients want this service and is not available in this teaching hospital, or even above not available. About on that doctor in a private setup got available. Or even the your natural solution.
So am I a bail or tibempu?
Of course, so Dr. G loan. The bank in double-digit interest na loan which is about 28 or 30%. So I was the bank over.
Yes.
I go bank over. The poor staff you go full on the play. On walako. All of these are These are the issues.
Can you role policies in a play in these things? Because Africa na criticize the CMD Amaku then of his policies and everything, and then the welfare. Can you roll some of our policies? And then do you think we have the right policies? And then what are the role policies can actually play to actually correct and improve the standard?
I think we are not deficient of policies when it comes to health system development. However, we are deficient of political will and political consciousness to understand that these policies need to be implemented. And with tons of health policies provided, but none of them is being implemented or effectively implemented to a standard that is to show impact on the lives of the people. Now, if we have politicians, opinion leaders, being able to itemize this is the policy and this is the funding for this policy, and they will hand it over to hospital leaders. What be the same ego policy development and implementation governor yelia the tin abia omanonga konaga. So CMD enwere much ogeme.
Okay.
CMD bụ ọbata. Onene the deficit nọ na system ebe ọ na-alụ ọlụ. Draft ihe need nye governor. Most times I go privy to the governor has said negadro with experience in buying a strike those days. Yeah, and I buy negadro. I want to go on a needy to get the things I need work with both condition of service and both the increment in salary. Olu 400 million. But the government say negadro. Ozuego haji ego moto. Eke the whole traditional rulers. Ego haji ego moto. Eke the whole appointees and a moto. So governance, the ideals of governance are just sincere enough to implement the policy. We have the policies in place. It's populated everywhere. Just the political will to implement it. Because if they implement it, you see the policy trickle down and you see the effects of the policy.
Palive State odogwu Palive State bụ n'odogwu nunu Igbo mụrụ mmanwụ dịkwa asị nwanne m ode njinji bụ mmanwụ oti mkpu Izaga bụ mmanwụ mana enwere ode njinji nwanne m esteti adịkwasịkwa Believe Palive ji bụrụ oke ibe nwanne m Palive odogwu mmanwụ be m ndegwekwu dekwukwu deli nwanne m ndewe Chukwu Palive State Igbo mụrụ mamụ mmanwụ dịkwasịkwa oti mkpu bụ mmanwụ mana enwere ode njinjim otu aka ọ dị na Palive State abịa na esteti Palive nakwazi ndị ọzọ bụ ife nwee deje dalụnụ